Hello, I'm going to show you how to use a really cool tool called Powtoon. Powtoon allows you to make really neat animated videos, and you can use this either to teach a new concept or you can have your students create Powtoons as a presentational activity. Okay, so the first thing you do is go to powtoon.com, www.powtoon.com, and sign up for a free account. Click on Create. And you'll see there are some ready-made templates, but I always prefer to make my own. So we're going to start from scratch just so I can show you how some of these tools work. So click on that and then click Edit. It'll take a couple minutes for it to load. Okay, it's still loading. And it's normal for it to take this long. Okay. So I'm just going to delete some of the stuff off of our Powtoon. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is maybe get a background. You can have a chalkboard if you want. Maybe we'll do outside. Okay. If you have a particular image you would like to, you want to switch on your timeline, it'll prompt you to do that. Okay, so images, you can upload an image from your computer that you might want to use as a background. So if I click on my images, I have a lot of images in there because I've been using Powtoon for quite a while now. Okay, so say for example, I want to use an autumn background. I'm going to click that and I can just have it put in as an image, or if I want it as the background, I'll click Set as Background. Okay, so now I have one of my own images as the background. Okay, next we have our timeline. Okay, so this particular slide is 10 seconds long. Okay, so wherever you want something to be, this little arrow. So say I want my first text to come in at 1 second. So I put my little arrow there. So maybe I want to say welcome or whatever I want to say. Okay, and it will come in, it'll start at 1 second. So you can decide if you want it to fade in, pop in, come in, up from the bottom, go down from the top, come in from the left, come in from the right. We'll pick for it to come in from the left. And you can have a hand bring it in. So if you click, put an X through the hand won't come in. But if you don't, that means the hand will bring it in. So let's see what that looks like. Let's take our arrow back to the beginning. See, the hand brings in the welcome at the first second. Okay, so maybe I just want the welcome to come in and then go away. Now we want it to go away at 2 seconds. Okay, so I put that there. I click on the text, and this shows how long the text is in. And we move this over here. Now the text is going to disappear at 2.5 seconds. It'll start going away at 2 seconds and it'll be completely gone here. See, so this blue area here, dark blue, that is how long that text welcome is in the screen. And how do I want it to leave? Well, we're going to make it exit right, and let's go ahead and have the hand take it away. So let's move that arrow back to the beginning so I can see what that looks like. Yay, okay. So at 3 seconds, that's my son beside me. He thinks that's funny. Okay, so let's go, and now maybe we want to add a person. And you'll see some of these things have locks. Those are for the paid versions. But there are plenty of choices you have if it's not, if you're using the free version. I always use the free version. So we want her to come in at 3 seconds. And right now it's saying she's going to stay on the whole time. So that's okay. The dark blue shows when the lady's here. This tells you if we want her to be waving. Okay, this is if we want her to be happy. Okay, and there are just so many different options. If she has an idea, okay, if she's angry, right, there are so many different options for you to play around with. So we'll have her come in, we'll have her be happy. She's going to come in from the left side. And then we want to have her have somebody to talk to. So maybe we'll put this guy in. We want to move him over here. We just click on him and move him over. And if you click this, it'll turn him to face her. This animation, this is if you just want him to stand here, you'd click no animation. Play and loop means he would just keep doing the same things over. And we'll leave him like talking, pointing something out. Okay. So now we have her in at 3 seconds, him coming in at 4 seconds, and they'll both be staying. If we wanted him to come in later, we would click on him so that his timeline is highlighted, and then maybe move it back so now he comes in at 4.5 seconds, okay, instead of right away. Now, maybe we want to make them talk to each other. Okay, at 6 seconds, we're going to make her talk. So click on text.
Hello.
Okay, and there's different types of text bubbles, but we'll use this one. Click on it. That'll make it go the other way. And maybe we just want her to say, bonjour. And you can use the controls to change the color. And we want him to talk. So let's see, when's she talking? She will be talking at 6 seconds. So maybe when he talks, we want him to talk at 7. Okay, so now it's on at 7. We're going to click back, on the text bubble. And maybe just move him over a little bit so there's room. And he can say, salut. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. Okay, and now say for example, I want them to start talking sooner. So we want to move this up to 5. So now the speech bubble is moved up to 5. We need to click on the text to move that back up to 5 because each is separate. We want him to start talking at 6 minutes. Move the text there too, and the text bubble, we want that to be in at 6 too. So let's go back and see how it looks. Okay, and it looks good. So now we're going to add some music. So go over to sound. Okay. You can do a voiceover track. I don't really like to use this for voiceover, but let's put some music in. Click on soundtrack. And the ones that are free, you can use any of those. There's a lot of Christmas ones. But let's go to happy. Okay, and we can listen to this. We like that one, so we'll hit add and then apply. And now when we play it, you'll hear the music. If you want to record your voice over it, what I suggest you do is once you send it to YouTube, record over it with Screencastify, and that way you'll hear the music and you'll also hear yourself talking. You can record using voiceover per slide. A lot of teachers like to use that, but I don't. I find it easier to use Screencastify. So when we're done, we're happy with our little video, we click on, let's name it, we'll say welcome. We'll export. And now that I clicked upload, this is what I'll see. Okay, it will, you want to have it go to your YouTube account. You also have the option of downloading it as a PowerPoint or a PDF, but I usually just send it to YouTube. And so you know that you can embed this into your Google site if you know how to embed a YouTube video. It's going to be public. You can change that once it's on your YouTube. Select a category. It forces you to select a category. And it's public. Just pick standard. And then you will see that your Powtoon will be on YouTube. Okay, and there are a lot of more features with this, a lot more features. If you are interested in learning more about it, let me know, and I would be happy to help you or upload more tutorials on how to use Powtoon because it's a fun tool to use.